What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. We have some huge breaking news coming through. Joan Garcia to Barcelona. Here we go. It is a done deal. Fabrizio Romano has come out saying that Joan Garcia to Barcelona is done. Documents are now in place with the Spanish goalkeeper. Release clause will be paid in the next few days. Could happen next week, but all the contracts are signed and ready, and he will sign a 5-year deal. Of course, we saw this morning Joan Garcia's agent going to Ciudad Sportiva Joan Gamper Sports City to, of course, compile all the contracts and get it signed. Joan Garcia wanted this deal to be over before he went on his vacation today. Everything is signed. Again, release clause has not been paid yet, but it will be paid in full. 25 million euros by Barcelona to the La Liga offices. Of course, we'll go to Espanyol afterwards. But the reign of Ter Stegen has come to an end, and finally Barcelona living up in a big position in the goalkeeper department. And this was, of course, planned by Barcelona to do in 2027, to have Ter Stegen for another 2 seasons, but based on his poor form and what's been happening and how important goalkeepers are in big European nights and big key moments, the club have advanced it this forward, especially as well with Joan Garcia being a huge market opportunity. This is the most excited I have been for a signing since Jules Koundé in the summer of 2022. I am over the moon. This for me is the signing of the summer. Unless we get a huge left wing, which again, if it's Nico Williams, then maybe I'll be hyped for that. But we should have had that last summer. I think this will be the biggest and most hyped signing for Barcelona this summer. A player that Barcelona, the board, the president, the manager, all the fans, all wanted. That's what makes the signing extra special as well. Same thing with Jules Koundé. During that time, we were linked with other defenders, Azpilicueta, Koulibaly, but everyone's like, if we can get Koundé, perfect age, knows the league, fantastic player. He was everyone's dream, including Barcelona's. Same thing here with Joan Garcia. I think he will be maybe not a revelation, but a huge sense of breath there. Because we saw in spells last season how well we can do and how well we do look with a proper goalkeeper in Szczesny. Which Szczesny was fantastic the whole time. Nope, he had his moments for sure, but there were moments, a month or two, where he was called upon once or twice a game, came in clutch, got the clean sheet, got us the win. We, of course, got a glimpse of that in the first round of 16 Benfica match, where he won us the game single-handedly. I'm expecting Joan Garcia to do that, but some more. Again, Joan Garcia will not be alone. He is coming in as the number 1 goalkeeper. Szczesny Tech will be number 2. And now we have a Ter Stegen saga on our hands on what he's going to do, how he's going to leave, when he's going to leave, if he's going to leave. Of course, Ter Stegen right now has dropped from first goalkeeper to number 3 in a blink of an eye in the space of a month. But this is the signing, man. I am over the moon. Not only have we signed, when I say Joan Garcia is world class, no, but I think he has world class potential, and he's a fantastic goalkeeper. We saw so many times from last season. He was the reason that Espanyol stayed up in this league. I mean, I remember the quote that the Espanyol manager brought up before the Catalonia derby, that Joan Garcia is our Messi, not because he plays world class, but he gets us out in big moments and he helps us to achieve results. And that coming to Barcelona is huge. I'm assuming there's going to be some bonuses on his contract as well if he gets called out to the Spanish national team and stuff like that, which I probably think he will now with him having that Barcelona rep. Again, I think the 3 goalkeepers right now is Unai Simon, David Raya, and Alex Ramiro of Real Sociedad. I think Joan Garcia can definitely get into there easy peasy, lemon squeezy, no problem, especially with the Barcelona PR, so to speak, on his side. But this is, I mean, the Ter Stegen terrorism has been there in terms of Europe, it's been there in my opinion probably since 2017. In domestic competition, I think it's probably been there since 2022. And now having a little bit of fresh air. We saw the fresh air with Szczesny as well. Took some time to adapt. He did, of course, come out of retirement. He was in Marbella playing golf. But we saw that when he got up to fully fit, how well and how impactful he could be. But my God, I think this will be a huge. And for 25 million, yes, 25 million, especially for Barcelona, it's a decent fee, especially with that being a release clause, paying it upfront, fully in full, no installments, nothing like that. but it's going to be worth every single penny. Again, we've taken a huge market opportunity here in Joan Garcia. We have signed the best goalkeeper in La Liga last season, and a goalkeeper that hopefully will have a monumental impact on this team. Big moments, help us, save us. I think he needs to work a little bit on his ability with the ball, but I think his reflexes, his awareness as well, reading of the game is very, very strong. And again, it's only room to grow. We saw him, of course, in huge games for Espanyol, whether it be against Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid. I remember, against Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, I think he clipped 2 clean sheets, both at the RCDE Stadium as well. So this guy knows what's up. And signing him, I mean, I keep repeating it because I cannot believe it. Like, we've actually gone, and we're going to have a new captain going to next season. I don't think Ter Stegen is going to stay. If he stays, he's just whacked, let's be honest. Like, we're going to go to next season with a new captain, a new goalkeeper. Again, a lot of you guys maybe have never seen a goalkeeper at Barcelona apart from Ter Stegen. He's been the number one for about 10 or 11 years now, since at least 2016, but you can maybe count 2015 a bit. So it's been almost 10 years of Ter Stegen. Again, he had a fantastic time. I think he's definitely top 2, if not the best goalkeeper in the club's history. That's definitely up for discussion. But you know, the downfall of him is quite dramatic. I think the way he leaves as well will determine his tenure and his legacy at this club. Of course, was the captain of the team for only 1 year as well. We've had a lot of one-year captains recently. You know, Roberto 1 year, Busquets was I think about was it 2 years. Ter Stegen now 1 year. I think Iniesta is only the captain for 1 or 2 years. I think Xavi as well was the captain for 2 years. So we've had a little bit of, we haven't had a long-term captain in quite some time now. But getting rid of him is going to be now, I think, the next mission. But Joan Garcia is a done deal, ladies and gentlemen. This for me is by far the most exciting signing that I've witnessed since Jules Koundé, and probably I would say top 3 most exciting signings I've witnessed in quite some time. And this for me is a huge move by Barcelona, a smart move as well, a proactive move. Getting this done before June 30th, before preseason even kicks about, is absolutely huge. I do expect his presentation will probably be when he comes back from his vacation. I probably would expect somewhere in the new month, July, first week or so. Definitely, of course, before preseason. Hopefully, we have Ter Stegen going as well. I don't really want him coming back from his vacation and Ter Stegen still being at the club. I think now the priority will be to get rid of him before we go out and try to sign other players as well, like a left winger, fullback, hopefully as well. But getting one of our priorities out of the way straight away before we even hit July, absolutely fantastic. And for the price, it's dirt cheap. You'll always see when the rescalls will be played. We were supposed to be happening today, but then I think Barcelona decided last second. They might as well do it during this week or into next week. But the most important thing, and the reason why we didn't get the here we go for quite some time now, is that the contracts were not signed, but they were all constructed and signed today. That is the most important thing. Only way this deal can be stopped is if another team comes in, activates his release clause, and agrees a contract with him. So you could say there's still a chance for it to fall through, but with him already putting the signings on the paper for Barcelona coming to us as well, it is quite clear. And rivalry to rivalry, Espanyol to Barcelona. I think the first time I've seen it happen, we've of course had some players go the other way, like for example Martin Braithwaite recently, but this will be the first time, hopefully the last time as well. Never wanted an Espanyol player apart from Joan Garcia, and hopefully don't want one again in the future. But of course, in the comments down below, let me know your thoughts on the signing of Joan Garcia. Are you happy? Are you optimistic? You think this will be a revelation like I do? You think it's going to be, an upgrade that we won't really notice until maybe a few years from now? Your thoughts on the price, the quickness of the deal? Leave me all your thoughts down in the comments below. And of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below as well if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time on the channel. I'll see you guys next season with a new goalkeeper in Joan Garcia. Take care and Forza Barca.
Yeah.